nauseous feeling.
Yeah,
I got like
yeah.
a bad taste in my mouth
Okay.
that just won't go away, and like I got like mucus and stuff going on too. I keep spitting it out.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
oh
Probably
man.
recognize some bio. You'll probably recognize some bio in that as well. Keep going, Kev. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, and like yeah, I noticed throughout this fast the irritability has been there, and
Yep.
a lot of
Yeah.
old angers and like stuff are just like coming out like
No
and
doubt.
like just boiling me up even more. Like just like stuff that happened before that doesn't even matter now at all, and there's no point in me even thinking about it. But like
No
it's
doubt.
just stuff like everything's just coming back, and then it just makes me mad. Like yeah, the rebellious side of me is coming back too.
Yep.
Uh, and then
You
just
see.
like yeah, man, a lot of anger coming out towards like some of the people that I was in the military with. Like I had more problems with my peers than I did with the Afghani people over there.
Would be. Wow.
So and not all of them, but like I'm just saying, there's a lot of dickheads. Um, and like I don't know, man. I just thinking about like a lot of that stuff, thinking about police and all my bad experiences with them, how much I can't
Yep.
stand them neither.
No
That
doubt.
keeps coming back.
Yep.
And I just got, and then I keep like, and then I just ask God for forgiveness for all these evil thoughts that I'm getting, and I'm like, man, that's not me. It really isn't.
Yep.
Please stop.
Well, it's funny. You're releasing all that, Kev, and that's all. That stuff is within you. You know, it's amazing how much evilness and wickedness we have in us, and until you go through a process, you'll never know.
Yeah, I was thinking of it like that too. I was like, maybe this is just all that stuff coming out of like just leaving, you
It
know.
is.
Yeah,
That's exactly what
I
it
hope so.
is,
But it
man.
just feels like it's more like right in my face, like confronting
Yeah,
me, you know.
absolutely. Well, I tell you, it's funny. Water fasting is the most in-your-face thing you'll probably ever do.
I
It's an
noticed.
in-your-face. It's an in-your-face statement to the dark kingdom, to darkness, that I'm ready to get you out of here. This is my house, and you got to get up out of here. That's exactly what's happening. I got a question, bro. I got a question, if you don't mind me asking.
What's up?
We're on day 17. Do you remember the last time you had that you went to the bathroom, that you had a bowel movement?
This morning.
Today?
Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
this morning was the first time in a while,
It was first time in probably what? In how long?
probably like a week or 5 days,
Wow. Okay. Okay.
something like that. I don't know exactly,
Uh,
I can't tell you exactly how long, but I'm just
yeah.
guesstimating. But
Okay.
yeah, it was this morning, and it was more like a surprising, like it bounced me out of bed type, and I had to go to the bathroom. I was like, man, that was
Okay.
weird.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's cool. That's cool.
But
Because
yeah,
a lot of times, even during the winter, but you may not have any during this process because everything shuts down. So that's good.
yeah, I mean, it wasn't that much. It wasn't that
Yeah.
much. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, uh,
Wow.
yeah,
That's good.
we're still going through this load. I mean, just can't wait to get to Saturday because Saturday is the last day.
Yeah. It is,
That's
man.
I'm just really looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I got like, and I'm constantly feeling thirsty. Like I'll keep drinking water, and I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. My mouth is
Yeah.
just constantly dry. It won't, it won't stay quenched.
No doubt. No doubt, man. Yeah. I tell you this all the time. You got a lot of good things coming your way.
Hmm.
It's going to be released, and they're going to chase you down. You don't even have to go out and hustle for it. It's going to come to you.
That's what's keeping me going.
Yeah,
Really.
it's gonna come to you, and it shall overtake you, Kev. So you won't be able to miss it because it's gonna tackle you. Your blessing will tackle you just by doing this process, by performing this labor. You're gonna be overcome and overtaken by the blessing of the good King. And that's real talk. That's real talk. So thank you, baby.
Yeah, we're almost there.
No doubt. And thank you. I gotta go. Um, I gotta holler at my the man. How are you, sir? Talk to us, baby. How you doing?
Hey, big brother, what's happening, everybody? Good morning, and feeling pretty good. I had a hiccup yesterday. I was hungry for the first time yesterday. I was hungry and little dizzy. Made my son a nice pan of mac and cheese with 8 cheeses in it, and I fried some chicken for him. And suddenly, it's like, oh my God, something happened. Like something was like really talking to me and saying, man, just take a scoop of that luscious feeding me mac and cheese. I mean, my mouth was literally watering. My stomach was hurting. It was like growling. It really wanted that food. But I thought once again, thought about each and every one of you, like you were right there in the kitchen with me, and it helped me to get over myself. So, and I just look at that sort of like as everybody's saying, like Shakti said, like a rebirth. It's like labor pains. That's all it is, and being reborn. And I got over it. But yesterday I surrendered another aspect of my character, and that was sort of like the pimp mentality or the my way is the highway. I purposely focused on that, and I released it. Because that always creeps up in my serious relationships. I mean, how is it that a woman that will literally kiss the ground you walk on when you first meet, she'll bow down to you, you're like her god, and like 5 years in, she's literally running away from you just to save herself? Why is that? And I had to think about it. I had to say, you know what? I have to let that go because I'm rebellious. I'm like a lot of guys were saying. I'm the same way. I don't like people telling me what to do. I had to surrender to that. I had to surrender. I want to be a righteous man so I can attract righteous women. Because I keep attracting women that are quote unquote wrong for me. It's not them, it's me. And if you'll attract what you are. You always will. So I always thought people had to put up with my shit, take it or leave it, but what I realized is that's just not the case. It's a choice you make. It's a choice. And I realize now that I'm going to be an amazing husband. I'm going to be an amazing husband, and I want to thank you for that. I owe it to you and this process, the group. I want to thank you, man, because that would never happen. I would always hold on. I would forever have held on to my right. Well, take me as I am, or if you want to be with me, hey, this is me. You see what you get, and all that crap.
Yeah,
It's
that is
crap.
crap. It's total crap.
Crap.
Total crap. Right. Yep.
Yeah.
You're right, man.
So I
You
let
are
that
right.
go yesterday. I thank you, my brother. I thank you. I would have never done that without this process. Once again, the mourning, the rebirth, the
Yeah,
new.
that's true.
It's all because of this process. If it wasn't for this, it would never happen.
Guess what? I'm taking full credit. I agree. You're right. I never, I didn't, but just like y'all were saying, I got to. Because there's one person that said, let's do a 21-day fast, and that's me. I agree. I totally agree, man. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. And you're absolutely, everything you just said was so real, man. That was so true. How we expect people to, this is how I am, take me, accept me, or, no. It's a choice.
Ridiculous. It's
It is
ridiculous.
crazy. And we
I'm
have
not
to,
gonna, I'm not going to accept it. I'm not going to
right,
accept it. If you come to
exactly.
me with that whole, you go girl bullshit,
Yeah,
sorry for my language, I don't need that. I'm not taking that. I want a woman. But then they need to expect a man, the full man in me. So, I realize I have to let that go.
it,
I have to let
it,
that go. And
exactly.
my wife's gonna love you, man.
And vice versa.
Whoever she is.
No doubt about it, man. That means a lot, and vice versa. And I'll tell you something. I really believe the guys are like the leaders, the heads, or whatever. So once we get right, the women will line up normally. Because
Yeah.
usually, in most cases, when a man is whole and right and everything, the woman she just morphs into that. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
us that really throw everything off. You know, the woman comes in full throttle. She comes in loving you at the highest level and everything. But we normally drop the ball. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We do
Yeah.
something great. We normally drop the ball. And so,
Every time.
and
Every time.
right. And so they have to change their game plan. So that full throttle woman who was all for you, who was submitted to you, who loved you and everything, now she's got walls up. She can't be as submitted as she used to. She can't really respect you at the level that she really wants to, because we've broken trust. We're not whole. We're not the kings and gods that we were created to be. So she can't look at us like a god, like she really wants to. Every woman wants a superhero. Remember this: Lois Lane didn't fall in love with Clark Kent. She fell in love with Superman. Every woman wants Superman. It's in their nature. They don't want Clark Kent. They want you to be a god. They do. And when we don't take that role, they bring the respect down. They can't be submitted to you anymore. They can't love you like they want to. It's just something that is just built into them. They just can't. And no woman wants Clark Kent. She wants Superman. She wants God. She wants to be, she wants you to be a stud, triple stud, so that she can respect you how she wants. Because women are built in a way, if they can't see you like that, they won't respect you the way they will disrespect, whether they know it or not. They'll disrespect you in little ways. They don't even recognize it. So they want a God. The reason why women love Jesus so much is because he was a God. Jesus was a triple stud, So they want somebody all powerful, all everything, And as guys, as men, we have to be that head 100% of the time and that leader, because when you give the baton up, when we give that baton, or we give up that leadership role, it's a different dynamic. So I applaud you, man. I'm with you on that, bro. I'm with you, and I feel you 100%, man. Keep talking to us, baby. I really do, man. I think it's great, And that's what.
I just wanted to say thanks. I have nothing more to add other than, like I said, without this, that wouldn't happen. And I'm starting an organization where, men and women learn how to talk to each other. And because, and not knocking anyone, whatever happened, but I think in the black community, and I don't like the whole black and white thing, but I got to address this. In the black community, slavery really destroyed that whole dynamic of communicating, because the man was taken down into being a boy, and the women subconsciously just lost something for the man. And then when slavery, quote unquote, ended, we still couldn't be men. And then, women, they need that. They need to, everything you just said. So we got to start understanding each other. We got to start forgiving each other. But I don't want to take up the whole call. But yeah, thank you, man, for everything. Blessings.
No, blessings. You were good. You could have kept going, bro. I'm serious. Because that's real.
Listen, I want to give it up, because we got other people that didn't share, so.
Yeah. Okay, well, you know what? I'll tell you something. Another part of that, you could free a man, like the 13th Amendment said, we will free these people, but if you don't free them economically, they're not free. Because they gotta, poverty creates two things. You know what it creates? It creates actually three things. This is what poverty creates. You're either gonna be a beggar or a criminal or a slave.
Yeah.
You're either gonna be a slave and you have to become an indentured servant. Like you have to go get a job. You got to be a slave to some slave, and work at a job. That's what a job is. You're a slave. You're either a high-paid slave or a local. And I'm not trying to offend you, but that's what you are. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not demon. I'm just telling you the truth. Or you're either you can be a beggar, or you're gonna be a criminal. And that's how it is. You go to any community that's impoverished, there's always a big crime element where you're going to have to go to the black market. You have to sell some weed. You're going to have to do stuff on the low. You have to beg, borrow, and steal to survive. Or you can beg, or you can be an indentured servant, or you can be a slave. And that's what poverty produces. So when you free a people, but you don't free them economically, and they're at the bottom of the scale, they're still not free. They're just not free. And we've never, most minorities, and I'm just using, I don't like to get into the social aspect, but because it affects everybody. Color, it's all about green. we just don't have enough. And when you put poverty on a man, it changes the whole dynamic. You know, because you got to remember, poverty, the poor, poverty is what destroys. The destruction of the poor is poverty. The destruction of the poor is poverty. And a rich man's wealth is his strong city. A rich man's wealth is his fortress. Okay, but here's the great thing. With us doing this, with us going through this 21-day process, the blessing of the Lord maketh one rich. So we'll become rich by getting blessed. That's what being blessed means. It means to become rich, to have more than, to have abundance. It don't mean $1,000. It means abundance, so we can do something, man. That's what it means, man. That's what it means, you know. But the destruction of the poor is poverty, because they don't have any. You don't have any power. You don't have any power, and so this process is going to give us our power back in so many aspects. And thanks, man, for saying that. And you're gonna make the best husband, man, and all this stuff, man. You my guy. You really. Thank you. No doubt. No doubt. Hey, you know what? Hey, guys, you know what? I want to give a shout out to Vera. I know you're listening, Vera, and if you we just want to love on you for a second, and give a shout out to Dr. Marcus. We haven't seen you for a few days, Doc. So if you hear this message, we just want to love on you. If anybody know, you know, they can reach out to me. Just tell them we said hello and stay strong. That'd be good as well. And now, is there anybody on the call that hasn't had a chance to share or speak that I wanna say, or if you have spoken, if you have something to share, if you want to speak again, go for it. You got the grounds. You got the floor.
Listen, Sasha, I just want to tell you and Van, it's really a beautiful thing to hear the both of you like talk and share. And Kevin, you know, just it really is just to hear you men really build and create. Like you've known each other for all your lives. So I really just want to acknowledge you guys for that. And yeah, it's just a beautiful thing. That's it.
Wow. Thank you,
Well,
Natasha.
we have known each other all our lives. It's all spiritual anyway. So I knew Kristopher when I first saw him. I already knew. I knew him already.
I mean,
That's real talk.
I am, you are me now.
That's real talk.
So
Hey, Kev, we went all out that day on that Mike Tyson photo. Day one. You remember that, man? Day one, we were talking about Tyson.
I can keep going.
I know. That was a long thread, man. You know, and actually, that was Ben. I don't know if you realize that was your picture. I got that from you, baby.
Who, me?
That was you. Yeah.
Oh,
that
yeah, I
was,
remember.
that Mike Tyson.
Yes. Yes.
When he was when he was the most studliest with the three. Oh man, that was just too awesome. Too awesome.
Yeah. Yes, that was a great
That was
era,
me.
man.
Undisputed, undefeated heavyweight champion of the world.
No
He's,
doubt,
he's
no
the last
doubt.
one to be called that too. The undisputed, undefeated heavyweight champion of the world.
That's real talk. That's real talk, man. And
But see,
guys,
he
you know what?
lost his way too. He lost his way. That's all it means, you know.
Man,
Absolutely.
He
he
lost.
got tempted.
Yep.
Don King.
Yep. That's true. That is absolutely true. And it's funny because that was day one. We're on day 17, guys. That was day one of this water fast when we got on that. You know, we're on day 17, so it's pretty good. You guys are awesome. Anybody else, guys, want to share before we wrap it through? Monique, are you still on, or Shakti? Any last words from you guys? You ladies?
Yeah, I have, this is Shakti. I have something that I want to share that when I woke up this morning before I get out of bed, I always, go through a half an hour of prayer and meditation just before I even touch my feet on the ground. And you all came into my meditation today, and I just want to just share it with y'all, if it's okay.
Please do. Yes.
Um, I know all of y'all are connected, every one of us. And what I did was I know that when you're in the last leg of a race, and I know you can identify with this, Chris, there are so many obstacles that just jump out of nowhere. You're about to get your prize and just stuff jump out. I first saw that there will be things that are going to happen within the next few days. And I just want to encourage everybody to just stay the course and don't, just don't give up. So what I did was, and if it's okay, I would like to do this every morning for you all. What I did was I sent out a ball of white, pure light from the Creator, from God, just to surround you all and your families in this time, because you know what, that those low energies are always busy. So you got to have prayer warrior, you got to have people visualizing and praying for you. And I'm only here because somebody prayed for me. I'm in here and I'm really trying to, fight this fight for my entire family. I'll tell you all at the end what I've grown through at the end, but I can't speak on it right now. But all I can say is that when I'm surrounding my family in light every day, that same light I'm surrounding around each and every one of you all, your family, your children, your parents, your house, your communities, everything that's around you, everything you are creating. I am just sending that light out to you and asking each one of y'all have, I saw each one of y'all around that ball of light, you all have angels that are here to assist you. These angels, they were just waiting for you to stand up and make the commitment. Each one of us have a legion of angels that are here to just step up. Wait, man, he said yes. She said yes. And they're here. Don't forget to call on them because they're here to help us. So I'm just a reminder, this was my prayer today, this was my visualization, because I know that anytime you're trying to create something or grow something, that last leg, if you're doing a project at work, if you're going through labor, when you're going through labor, that last hour, you are ready to throw in the towel. When you're running, you're ready, that last leg, you're just like, you're ready to give. So I'm just saying that every day that I'm awake, I'm going to be praying for y'all. And if you can think about me too, I would really appreciate it. But it's not required. I just want to let y'all know that, just sending out love. Just sending out love to all of y'all. Thank you for letting me share.
I've been doing that, and I said at the beginning of the fast if we could all do that for each other too. That was pretty cool.
You did, Kevin.
Yes,
You did. Thank you.
yes.
Go ahead, Shock. We're listening, man. We're all ears. Yes, I love it. I
Oh,
love
yeah. That was pretty much it. I just, see that, it's just we're not all doing this, by ourselves. It's
it. Yeah.
your ancestors are standing right by you, and nobody's ever did this. Like you said before, Chris, nobody ever did this in your family. You
That's true.
know, they'll do all kind of, fast from sundown to sunset, or but nobody's ever made this sacrifice. And I got one of the things on my list. I already got one of the blessings that I started this fast for, and it's good to see the dawn of it all. And the sun, actually, I want to show it y'all. It was raining cats and dogs when I got on this call. The sun is coming out, y'all. I
Wow.
would be able to
Wow.
rock with the sun today. The sun is
Yes.
out,
Yes.
and it's the clouds are moving, and I think that's more metaphorically speaking, that's what's happening. I noticed that everybody on this day, on day 17, everybody is feeling something. That tells me we're all connected in some
No
kind of
doubt.
way. Every
No
last
doubt.
person who spoke today was expressing some level of either yesterday or today,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's okay because check in tomorrow and see what happened. I can feel it already. Tomorrow, this is all right. Let's just go through this. And I'm praying for y'all. Even when I'm not on a call, right now I'm supposed to be teaching math and science before I get out of here. My children are like, mother, mama, but they're in there taking tests, and I homeschool the children, so it's a lot of work
That's
for me,
good.
and also I work another job, so just to be able to do this helps me to be able to help them even more. Having this time, just to talk with y'all really builds me up. So even if I'm not on the call, that's just because, I'm with the children, or I'm having to take them to, music, or, gymnastics or something. It's just, I do listen to every replay though. So yeah, I just want to let y'all know I'm with y'all. I pray for y'all every day.
Oh man, that Shaki, thank you so much, man. And we're with you. And that idea of, to say to cover the group before we, get started in the morning, that's great. I'm with it. Totally with it. I love that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Anybody else? Anybody else want to share on any level? Anything?
In closing, I just wanted to say, you realize how much food you would have, like Christopher, you mentioned this the other day, and I just had to, I wrote it down, I posted it too, that by now I would have consumed so much food. I would have had about 20 slices of pizza,
I saw
you
that.
know,
Yes.
yeah, jugs of wine, beer. I mean, the amounts of food. When I looked at that list, I was like, wow. Like I could not believe it. You know what I how many
Yeah.
burgers I would have had and shrimp and steaks and all these,
Yes.
things that I really like, but it's really a lot because it's more dead than living. I mean, I wouldn't have had that
Yeah.
much living food as compared to the dead stuff. And I'm just looking forward to even when we do the juicing. I don't know. I mean, just an idea. I'm gonna kind of correspond the days with the chakras, just to
Yes.
throw it out there if anybody wants to do it. Like there's the 7 days, and they line up with the root chakra, and you'll meditate on the root chakra that day or that 7 days if you're doing the Jacob ladder, the orange, the sacral, the yellow, the solar
Yes.
plexus, and so on. The
Yes.
green, the heart, and so just wanted to throw that out there for good measure. But I love each and every one of you. Thank you for the
Love you
blessings,
back.
and
Back.
yeah, let's keep it moving because, like Shakti said, last leg of the race, everything pops up. It's like if you got to go to the bathroom real bad, you get into your house, you're like, okay, I'm gonna make it. The minute you pull your keys out, now it's coming, and then you got to do a neutron dance, try to slow it down. It
Yes.
slows down, and then you get the key in, and it's now it's done. So you just got to stay the course. Just got to stay the course. I mean, we're home. We're home.
Yes, sir.
We're home.
Thanks, man. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you, bro. That was good. Okay, guys. We're at an hour and a half.
Hey, Chris.
So we're gonna write. Yo, go ahead, Kev.
Hey, is it okay to just do raw foods instead of juices, or do we have to do juices?
Good question. Good question. Ideally, you can do both, Kev. You can do both. You can do juices and the raw. That's if you want to eat the raw food, that's fine. That's totally fine, bro. That's a good
Yeah.
question, baby. Good
Great
question.
question. Great
Great
question,
question.
man.
So you can
That's
you can do yeah
yeah.
you can do hey guys, you guys are studs. You can do the raw. You can eat as long as it's fully raw. Okay, so if you want to have a big old delicious salad, go for it. You want to eat some fruit, man, go for it. Yes,
Yeah. But
that's fine.
I thought that I thought that we was doing it in the order of the chakras anyways as well.
you could right, yeah. I
That's what
mean
I'm
you
doing.
but yeah, you could. Okay, so if you just want to eat all red food on Sunday, when you just want to eat all red foods with red juices, that's fine. And then on Monday we can go into the oranges,
Hmm.
and then the bananas and the yellow stuff, the pineapples, and then we
Hey,
can
I
go
don't
into the
like bananas.
greens.
Can I eat just pineapples? I really don't like
Pineapple.
bananas.
You know what? It's better to do mono. It's better to do mono anyway. So yeah, totally just pineapple is fine. That's fine. And then we in the green is the most exciting because there's so much more variety. We can do the avocado. We can do a zillion greens,
Hmm.
cucumbers, limes, and then we can do the blue indigo. So that's fine.
Hey, oh
Absolutely.
yeah. Also,
Yes.
for the last 2 days, indigo and violet. What kind of foods do we
Good
eat?
Good question. Good question. Now, usually the blue, indigo, violet, they're the three most closely related colors. You can just do the same colors the whole way. But if you just want to be specific, an indigo colored fruit is fig, and we're still technically a little bit in the fig season. That's the indigo, and violet is the grapes, Concord grapes with the seeds, preferably blueberries, purple cabbage follows in on that side as well, and beets are on that side. So, and I'll have a list. I'll create some stuff. So you know.
Cool. Thanks.
Chris,
I'm sorry, Natasha. Can you repeat that?
I said, does that violet category?
The egg does eggplant fall on that side? Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's a good question. And dragon fruit is good too for that side too. Dragon fruit tastes so good, and it's good on that side too.
Hey Chris, and Lauren, I know you were talking about Van, about in the chakra system. I just wanted to ask, like, the way I'm thinking of doing it. I'm just wondering, like, just putting it out there, like, and sharing with everyone how I'm thinking of doing it when we get to that point. Is like you said, Chris, maybe starting with the greens. And what I took from that, I thought, well, I start with the greens because that's relating to what the heart, right? Correct.
That is the heart. The green is the heart chakra. Yeah. But
That's it.
ideally, it should come on the fourth day. But if you want to start with it, go for it.
Well, I'm thinking actually of doing it the other way, like if you don't mind. Like, what I'm thinking of doing is like doing it from the middle and then going from the core, like maybe not the core, but like I'm still working it out, but like focusing on one color each, and so like the green, and then maybe we go maybe blue, and then orange. Oh no, actually no, orange, which would be the center core, right? So I'm thinking like of going like spreading it, like how there's the rainbow, but spreading it from the core and then going that way. If you know what I mean? Does that
Oh,
make?
no doubt. No doubt. No
Yeah,
doubt.
yeah. And I just want to put it out there. I don't know if like everyone's got their own technique, but I was just thinking of doing that, and anyone's thoughts on that sort of thing. So,
Clear?
but yeah.
Maybe we following the regular we gonna follow the order. We doing red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet in that order. But if you want to start with the heart chakra, if you want to start with the green, that's fine too. I'm just that's cool.
Okay.
And then do the, I guess you were saying, do the green and then do the yellow, then do the orange, and sort of like do it backward. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like spreading it from the middle. I'm not sure. I'll work it out from what you have like designed as well. Um, but I have a question within that as well. Natasha was saying about eggplant, right? I mean,
Yes.
we can obviously you can juice that as well. I mean, that would have to be cooked though, right?
Yeah, it's a good question
Can you
because
just
good question because eggplant is actually a fruit because of the seeds in it. It's a fruit. You
yeah.
can. It's something you probably would just want to eat eggplant. It's not. I've juiced a lot and I've never juiced it. I don't know anybody who's juiced, so that's something you probably just want to eat. You can mix it in. A good thing to do. I'm gonna tell you guys something really good also. Well, no, I won't even talk about it. I'll write it. We'll talk about it next time. But yeah, eggplant is probably better eaten than juiced.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you. No, thank you, Claire. And thanks for the point with regard to walking it from the middle or whatever.
Oh, you mean you're talking about? Oh, yeah, I get you.
Yeah, but I think ideally you just want to. I mean, since we're starting on day one, which is Sunday, it's best to just do the red, orange, yellow. But if you feel like you want to do the green, go for it.
Red, orange, yellow. All right,
Yeah.
I'll start from there and then.
Yeah. And just do it because that's how it's supposed to be done.
Okay.
It's like, start from that base, which is the first color. Love has to be first, and red is the color of love. So you always want to try to put love first, which is red. That should be the first thing that comes in once the fast is broken. Red is first.
Okay.
And it's for a reason. It's for a reason.
Do you mind if I ask, like, to elaborate about that one? Like,
good question.
Yeah.
That's a good question. The color red represents love, and in all of nature, and even in the rainbow system, God he always wants to be first because the universe or God is love. That's like even the color of our blood for a reason, and so that's why you wanna take in those offerings first. That's your way of saying, okay, I'm putting love first. I'm putting God first by using that red. And the red color represents passion. It's an extreme love, putting that love in. So that's pretty much why that chakra and that's why that red chakra is like the root chakra is at the it's the first because you're sort of building you're rebuilding your house after going all these days on water. That's how the rain after it rains, the first color out from that rainbow is red. So we want to try to follow that pattern as much as we can.
And then go ahead.
And then Claire, we go into the oranges. We bring that orange in. Okay, and then we get to the yellows, and then guess what? We'll be on your green. We'll get to your heart chakra. We'll get to the green in 4 days. You know,
Yeah.
then you can green up. You got
Yeah.
96 hours, Ma. Just 72 hours, and on the 73rd hour, we can green up,
Okay.
and we can go blue, indigo, violet, and those are the 3 most related colors. So you can just eat the same foods for that half. So yeah. So yeah, that's what I would. But obviously, you can do whatever you choose.
No, honestly, I was kind of like, I'd like to go green because I'd read up and I watched that video what you were saying about that, but
yeah, but green is, you gotta remember, green is the centerpiece. Green is the centerpiece and the most important piece. Wednesday is the centerpiece of the week. Okay. That's why it's the most. That's why Lent always happens on Wednesday, because it's the centerpiece, and the centerpiece is the most important day. So it's best to put that green in on Wednesday, which is the 4th day. That's the centerpiece of the 7 days, and that's why Lent always begins on a Wednesday, Ash Wednesday. So you should integrate that green on that. That's the best way to do it. I can go on and on, but yeah. So you'll be fine.
Thanks for sharing. Thanks for answering my question. That's great.
No doubt. Absolutely. Absolutely. So stay strong today. Guys, we gotta wrap up unless anybody got any more questions. Hey, thank you, Shakti, for everything that you said, and Van, the whole crew, Monique, Natasha, Kevin, thank you guys so much. And stay strong today.
Thanks, Chris. Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
No doubt, Van. Same here, bro. Same here, baby. Stay strong, man.
Oh, yeah. We got this.
No doubt, no doubt. Take care, guys.
Take care, Chris. You have a great day.
Thank y'all, Golden. You too. Bye, Natasha. Take care, Golden.
Bye, everybody. You guys have a great
Peace.
day.
Bye.
Thank you. Blessings, guys. You too. Thank you so much. Bye, Vera.
Oh, okay.